Welcome to Mental Models Daily, where we explore one mental model each day to help you elevate your daily decision-making. Today we're examining a common cognitive trap that affects us all. Overgeneralizing from small samples, also known as the law of small numbers. Overgeneralizing from small samples occurs when we draw sweeping conclusions from limited data points. It's our brain's tendency to see patterns where they might not exist and make broad generalizations based on insufficient evidence. Think of it like trying to judge an entire ocean's ecosystem by looking at a single cup of seawater. You might spot a few microorganisms, but you'd miss the whales, sharks, and countless other species that make up the complete picture. A fascinating historical example of this occurred during World War II with the survivor bias in analysing aircraft damage. Initially, military analysts examined returning planes and recommended reinforcing the areas showing the most bullet damage. However, statistician Abraham Wald pointed out a crucial flaw. They were only looking at the planes that made it back, a small, biased sample. The areas without damage on returning aircraft actually needed the most reinforcement, as planes hit in those spots never made it home. This small sample nearly led to a devastating military decision. In the modern business world, let's look at how Yelp tackled this very issue. Early in their platform's development, they noticed that restaurants with just a few reviews often had perfect 5-star ratings. It would be easy to conclude these were the best restaurants. But Yelp recognized this as overgeneralization from small samples. They developed a sophisticated rating algorithm that weights reviews differently based on sample size, ensuring that a restaurant with 3 5-star reviews isn't automatically ranked above one with hundreds of 4.5-star reviews. This understanding of sample size bias has become crucial to their success in providing reliable recommendations. So how can we apply this mental model in our daily lives? First, whenever you're making a judgment, actively question your sample size. If a friend tells you never to eat at Mexican restaurants in this city, based on one bad experience, or to definitely invest in cryptocurrency because they know someone who got rich from it, remember that these are single data points, not trends. Second, seek out larger data sets before making important decisions. If you're considering a career change, don't just talk to one person in that field. Connect with multiple professionals, read industry reports, and gather diverse perspectives. It's like building a mosaic. Each tile adds to the complete picture. Third, maintain a sample-size diary for your own experiences. When you have a strong reaction to something, note it down and revisit it after you've had more exposure. You might find that your initial judgment, based on limited experience, evolves significantly as your sample size grows. In conclusion, understanding the danger of overgeneralizing from small samples helps us make better decisions by avoiding hasty judgments based on limited evidence. It reminds us to gather more data, seek diverse perspectives, and remain humble about our conclusions. In a world where we're constantly pressured to make quick judgments, this mental model serves as a crucial reminder to pause and question whether we have enough information to generalize. Thank you for joining me today on Mental Models Daily. Until next time, may your samples be large, your judgments be measured, and your conclusions be well supported. For more mental models, please visit mentalmodelsdaily.com or find us on X or Instagram. Our podcast music was provided by thepodcasthost.com and Alitu, the podcast maker. Find your own free podcast music over at thepodcasthost.com/free music.